Hello, everybody. It's great to be here with you. I am your pastor and evangelist, Evan, and this is Jesus Christ Worldwide Ministry. You can check us out at Jesus Christ Worldwide Ministry. I highly recommend or ask you to share this message with loved ones. Today's message is about Afghanistan. You know, we have a president who's feeble and falls upstairs. And we have General Milli Vanilli. And we have incompetent men that say, whoops, I forgot $83 billion of armament, and now I accidentally rearmed ISIS. I want to let you know that when Donald Trump got in and he destroyed ISIS, the Muslim Caliphate, the deep state badly wanted to, at any lengths, they wanted to go to falsify election results, falsify medical results, and what they really wanted to do was rearm ISIS. And if you look at it now, when accidentally our leaders pulled out of Afghanistan, they accidentally left our high-tech tanks and weaponry. Well, the military has whistleblowers have come forward to say that they saw M1A tanks put on our cargo planes and flown to Iran to be reverse engineered and used in their fight. Planes and missiles and helicopters were flown to China so they would have our highest tech designs. This was a 100% intentional effort to rearm ISIS. This was not a mistake. If you look at it and say, oh my gosh, how could our generals and our CIA and everybody accidentally leave a country we've been in for 21 years? We would leave $83 billion of armaments on the ground, and we would forget to take the 2 million machine guns and the billions of rounds of ammo. We would forget to take the tanks and the helicopters. Everybody, this wasn't a mistake. It was intentionally rearming ISIS to come against Israel. The great effort is to destroy Israel in a war and to put them into jeopardy. I want to remind you that Turkey, who warred against Magog, Russia, for 1,000 years, is now aligned with them. And Russian forces are now on the Israeli border. Ezekiel 37, check it out. The Ezekiel 37 prediction for the last 1,900 years didn't make sense because there wasn't an Israel till 1948. And being the Turks and the Russians were at war for 1,000 years, that couldn't have been the time. Well, now they have an allegiance, and it's against Israel. And now Russian tanks are on the border with Israel. You are living in end times. Don't be overwhelmed. Be of good cheer, because the Bible tells us when you see these things happen, be of good cheer, because your redemption draweth near. As Christians, we should be comforted by the fact that God is going to put an end to this satanic tyranny that's come upon the planet. We have a medical tyranny, a media tyranny, and a military tyranny. You are living in the end times of man. And like I say, go to Chuck Missler at Koinonia House, or you can go on YouTube and look up Chuck Missler. Look at his Bible studies. I have other preachers I could recommend, but I don't think anyone was as thorough as Chuck Missler and more relevant to the time we live. I want to be an evangelist that brings current events to a dying world. To the Christians that know we're living in a dying world, I want to bring encouragement to you. I pray that you would go to jcwm1.org. I pray that you would smash the like button. You would share this video with somebody, and if you're able to bless this ministry, you could see that on the screen that you can go to PayPal, jcwm1, and you can go to Patreon, Jesus Christ Worldwide Ministries. That's jcwm at Patreon. And do something if you can, but I really want people that are tight on money to pray. I just want some hedge fund fat cat to pay to give money to a ministry because it's the thing that they should do. I want somebody with abundant finances to bless this ministry. I want to get the message out to a wider audience. I've built about 20 websites. Is Abortion Murder? Are We Living in the End Times? That's .com. Whoisthetrophetmuhammad.com. The Jesus Christ Worldwide Ministries.org. I'm building websites. I'm doing videos. I have translations into many languages. I have translations into 3 different languages just for Pakistan of the website Jesus Christ Worldwide Ministries.org. It's in 3 different languages, and it's brought to the people of Pakistan. I'm doing what I can to get a message out worldwide. But Americans, you are massively deceived. You've been lied to more than anybody in the world. You're being required to take vaccinations. You're required to believe that we accidentally left $83 billion worth of high-tech armament to the Afghanistanis that went to ISIS. Isn't it peculiar that we have a odd election in the count? You could look at the Nevada audit and the audits going around in the country. We have an odd election, and then we have the deep state rearm the very people that were just defeated by the Trump administration. And now with $83 billion rearming them. These things aren't by mistake. You are living to see a battle between good and evil on planet Earth. And there's a great deception that's coming upon the planet. First, it's the medical tyranny and the lies of the media. And very, very soon it will be aliens that will claim to have seeded the planet, and that will be the great deception. I'll talk about more of that later, but you can go to Chuck Missler, Koinonia House, and look at what he's done several years ago on this subject. I want you to be encouraged. I pray in the name of Jesus Christ that you'll be well and that you'll be encouraged during these times. And thanks for joining me. God bless you.